Ricardo and Don Diego have all gathered to discuss the matter at hand. You see, we are men of good nature. Not one of us were to act so savagely, as we are all gentlemen. But the problem has a reason that has now required our attention. Come now, Don Pedro, there is no need to be modest here. There are no secrets from us. We are talking about the acts of thievery brought inside our community. Most importantly, our rancheros. My father has taken a grave offense to such an action and tasked me, his only son, to aid in the capture of this mass vigilante. Really? How strange. 2 accounts of thievery within the same day. Perhaps we're not dealing with one mere petty thief, but an allied operation of organized crime. Well, isn't it the benevolent senorita of the late Don Hernan? My condolences. My Lady Donna will, of course, be taking over her father's businesses, title, and property. So be sure to address her with all the honors and titles you would any other man in this room. My Lady Donna, is a pleasure. In order to track down these thieves, we must keep tabs on our assets. That is why I propose we combine them for the time being until the crime is stopped. We each provide the security and manpower for each asset, so we can rightfully protect them. What say you all? Perfecto. Now the last matter at hand. Though the thieves are stealing from our pockets, we are in legal bounds to take action. There is another issue. The court of public opinion. For as long as we've known it, we have created a monopoly between our classes, ensuring that no one can ever excel. The peasants think that it is unfair, and we hold all the jobs and the money as we grow ever richer. After all, gentlemen, we do not pay for labor. That is a separate issue, darling Donna. You see, the workers inherited to me by my father have grown old, useless. They serve no purpose to me, so I let them go. I am actually in the market for new slaves, but that is an issue for another time. The people endorse, even support the recent ailment that has befallen us, calling these phantoms heroes as they were, Robin Hood himself. When we deal with these thieves, I advise we must do so cordially, not to arouse any more anger from our endearing public. We must take them out silently to produce an image that their heroes merely stole for themselves and left them behind. So if that's all that we must discuss, we shall conclude our master plan with a toast. To the downfall of the Phantom. Salud! My beautiful Lady Donna, as memorizing as ever, I see. Not even the finest flower can compare to such elegance. What's the matter, Donna? A man's charm is all I have. I haven't seen you since we left for university. And since then, you've grown all the more beautiful. It would seem I understated my last statement. But I must ask, have your feelings for me grown too? Donna, do you not remember our childhood? Our shared moonlight? Our words of passion? We were so young then, weren't we? It is good to see you haven't changed a bit. Well, of course, I had to leave. My father was sick. I had to be a dutiful son. Even if it meant being without him. You shouldn't speak of that now. I was a different man back then. Young and stupid. If you believe that, then you've learned nothing at university. You lack the understanding of how the world really works. Hey, leave my huevos out of this. Questioning such a... I've never had heard a lady so butch. So what the peasants' hunger? So what they thirst? Everyone exploits someone to get ahead. You can't blame her for being ahead of the curve. If that's what you thought, then perhaps I'm not the man you fell in love with. Maybe you never really knew me. How stupid am I to say that? How can I say that? Come back. Miguel, my humble manservant and trusted friend. All the Dons have agreed to pool our assets together, and have revealed the location of their valuables. Along that, there will be slaves working in the plantations as forced labor. It would be a shame if the slaves had no work to work on. Oh, forget it, Miguel. I hold no more valuables than what I have on my person. This whole house is crumbling down anyways. Yeah! My father would be ashamed of me. I'm a failure of a son, I know. But by doing this, I hope I can now truly make my house a noble one. And you must be my shadow. I thought you'd be taller. A bit more masculine, too. I'm pretty sure it's rude to be pointing pointy sticks at your co-workers. Yes, co-workers. I'm not saying we can't work together if our interests align. I see. A woman about to stab my own heart. I was wondering what your motives were. See, I also steal for the people, a sort of hobby of mine. So, do we have a truce? Bien. With the two of us here, you can drop the sword now. Yes, one burns the crops and the slaves, free the slaves, and the other steals from the mansion. Dibs on the... Damn it. All right, let's go. Poor senorita. Shame to find that the Dawn strongbox is already on my horse's saddlebags. All I need to do is... Wait, is it just me, or that lady sounds like... Oh, it's just you, the most noble sentry, my arch nemesis. Thank God nobody see me get scared by a scarecrow. All right, the gunpowder is set, and the slaves are escaping. And now they... Oh no, it's Don Ricardo. Already? No, the senorita is still inside. Oh, this is stupid. Gaga! Get out of the car! Get out of the masha! What kind of breath was that? Oh, she's out. Now I have to light that. Ay. Gotta go. Hey, what are you doing stealing my horse? Damn it. Now she discovered that the money is attached to the saddle. Why is she heading for my home? Finally. Casa, sweet casa. I know you had trust issues, mi amore, but the fact that you fled here was foolish. Don't you know who lives here? The man who's leading the charge against us. Indeed, another thief cannot be trusted with the treasure. You simply don't know his motives. But what makes you think this Don will protect you? Sounds like a handsome guy. That's enough. Mi amore, there's no need to thrash such an innocent guy. He sounds like he tries his best. Stupid. Okay. The duel is it? On my front yard? Of the property this is not my own? In the pale moonlight? This would be more of a romantic date than a fight to the death. So be it. We'll leave the strongbox here. Winner takes it and does whatever he or she wills. Can we not fight by the cypress? This dame must have paid a lot of money to catch up. It's fine. On guard. Very good, senorita. But I have no reason to do this. I told you my intentions are pure. Our plan was the same. Oh yeah? And who do you think I am? If you think that, perhaps you never really knew me. Admit it, I am better than you are. Okay, I admit, you are better than I am. Because I am not left-handed. Hey! Okay, perhaps it doesn't matter what hand I use. Lady, okay, let's calm down, calm down. You know, you remind me of a woman of extraordinary brilliance and athleticism. An old lover and childhood friend of mine who could only best me in the one way of the sword. But no, but nothing. Take out the mask, Donna. I know it's you. Hey, what was that? I could ask you the same thing. What are you doing? I took over my chair after my father's passing. I freed all my slaves, sold most of my assets to make amends for what my family had done. I've been fighting for the people ever since. And what about you? Same story as mine, it seems. My Donna, I'm happy to see you again. I've missed you. No, Donna, you are correct. I haven't changed a bit. Not my convictions to my people, nor my love for you. How about we deliver the strongbox to the church? There's someone there who can disperse it evenly among the people. But before we go, I thought I should say that I haven't gone a day without thinking of you. I missed you madly, and I've been so lonely without you. I said I've been so lonely without. You know, a dignity is all I have left. But I missed you, Senorita.